He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will start this game off. Guys, this rivalry's a throwback. Aren't many left like this with the stadiums divided right down the middle.
So much tremendous history between these two teams. And, David, it just always seems in this game, you throw out the stats, you throw out the standings, you throw out the records, and this is just a different energy when we see these teams play.
It's because you bring in the hatred. They don't like each other. The fan bases don't like each other. Texas, Oklahoma, it always means a lot.
Scrambling away. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
We'll see if they can dig one up. It goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Texas's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that.
Coming out aggressively. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's Burks. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. You can't help but think back to last year, Jesse, when Oklahoma figured out a way to win that close game.
And Reese, Texas has been reminded every day this past year about losing that game close, too. So you knew, David, coming out in this one, they were going to be amped up and ready to go.
And you know the juices are flowing early in the game. Like, this is not a friendly rivalry. OU doesn't like Texas. Texas doesn't like OU.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. And for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns will kick it away to start. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sooners offense will have the first possession of the game. Guys, this rivalry has been intense, and over the years, there's always a back and forth with these offenses.
And they live so close near each other in proximity, obviously. They go to the same high schools. They visit the same school, Jesse. This game always means a lot.
Yeah, look, it's Boomer, Sooner, and Hook'em, right? This is one of the best rivalry games in all of college football. There's just always a different energy when these two teams meet.
Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Longhorns offense has its first opportunity of the day. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Golden. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Open runway ahead. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can break one tackle and take off almost down the whole field, Palmer. This guy is a playmaker.
He really is, but it's a wasted opportunity for the defense there. They had a guy in position to bring him down for no gain, but because he missed the tackle, this defense now on their heels.
And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Alchuk. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Got his man quickly.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
To the air. It's Arnold. Snags it over the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Sooners are on the move. The give out of the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one.
Unleashes one deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Got his man to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They'll go back to the ground. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. And the Sooners in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bolden. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Trying play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. Bringing it back, it's Burks. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play, guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Norman, Oklahoma.
The Sooners will move the sticks. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's Arnold. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UMass has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Amherst. They're trailing by 14 to Missouri. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Texas offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs in the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The RPO, it's complete.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver shows motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of...
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the DB right with him to knock it away. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Makes the grab on the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Sooners want to move quickly. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, you see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They want to get this defense on its heels. Now on the option. Now the toss. Across the 25, he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power football with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown Sooners! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's Ewers. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. On the run, it's Baxter. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They feed him again. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. Finds a crease at the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, hit count, almost scored the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A lot of chapters in this rivalry. They've been in different conferences. They've been in the same conference, and now they're going to the SEC to elevate this feud.
And I feel like it just takes rivalry games in the SEC to a whole new level. When you think about Texas and Oklahoma, you think about past Heisman Trophy winners and national championships. And now, David, you're adding that to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, LSU. It's just an entirely different level now.
And it's just fun to watch rivalries in college football. We've lost a lot of them with expansion. This one we get to keep. I love that they're both going to the SEC. They're going to play each other a bunch. We're going to still have this Red River rivalry that gets so many people excited. It's an unbelievable event. We've been there for game day a bunch. It is absolutely crazy.
Trying to get to it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again, 2nd and 10 from the 27. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They'll put the tight end in motion. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. This is a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the running back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. No huddle offense to the line. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
With the catch, it's Burks. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's. Motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Longhorns are on the move. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
Poor mechanics by the quarterback lead to that fumble. You've got to keep two hands on the ball. You know those D linemen are trying to swat away at it, and they were able to force that turnover.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. He's back to throw on second down. The sure hands, it's Gibson. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Into traffic, it's picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Texas! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Let's it fly. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Get it out on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down leaves them in second and manageable. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Back to the air one more time. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Wants to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Using his legs, it's Baxter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to pass. That's Ewers. Using the quick game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So.
And they got him for the sack. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Setting up the screen. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Offense in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Sooners are rolling down the field. as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Arnold. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Extra rushers coming, but he gets it out of there. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. Sweet feet on the move. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his man. It's Bond. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorn!
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They're They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Sooner offense returns to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. He looks that one in nicely. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. The Sooners line up to punt it away. The heat was coming, and the punter gets a gold star for avoiding catastrophe. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Offense set on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Bond. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Hard running there. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Ewers. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense gets set for second down. The play action fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Golden. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Feeling some heat. Another incompletion on third down. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Give to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. Hit the afterburners, kid. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Line getting set on second down. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. This time he's got his man. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Trying to barge their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield. It's Golden. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Looking for a block. It's Burks. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. To the air on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Sooners hit it quickly to the line. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw right down the middle. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sooners send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Using his legs, it's Baxter. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Leaves it with the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Dumps it off in the flats. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. A first down for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards in his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Zone. Touchdown Sooner. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Appalachian State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got it in the middle. It's held. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. To the air, it's Ewers. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That's caught. It's Bolden. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run it from the gun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Wants to throw on second down. They're going for it all. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Bolden. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The offense starts with a short field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Barnes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the counter play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block back. How about the offensive lineman to push some guy backwards and make some holes?
It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Bought a little time, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Going up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. This rivalry is always full of passion. It brings out the best in both teams, but today, Oklahoma a little bit better, David.
Yeah, it is hard to handle all the hype of the Red River rivalry. And Oklahoma did an unbelievable job coming out the gates, handling it, putting hook'em horns where they belong, behind OU.
Yeah, you know, and this is a game that not just these players, but I think fans of college football in general circle at the start of the year every single season. The Red River rivalry is just special because of the tradition and history these two schools bring, but it's all about Oklahoma today. Boomer, Sooner, and bragging rights for another whole year.
To the victor, the spoils. And the spoils in this one, the golden hat, and Oklahoma will be wearing it. That's it for the latest edition of the Red River Rivalry. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and our entire team, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye and so long. That'll do it for this edition of EA Sports College Football.